people of the world. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to any new viewers. Welcome back to anyone who's been here before and is already subscribed. And welcome to all the unsubscribed people who are going to subscribe today. and so I was sitting here going through my notebook and reflecting on my own personal mindset shift journey. And wow, so many great ideas and um, things that I wanted to manifest that still haven't manifested itself yet, but time is of the essence, right? And so to be able to look back on some things that I thought about in my past, and able to still strive for is so amazing. We have thousands and thousands of thoughts a day, right? And so when you capture those thoughts on paper and then you're able to go back and view those thoughts, it's such a beautiful feeling to be able to see uh, your mind on paper. I always tell people to write down their thoughts, write things down. Uh, Literally, we remember five thoughts for real, if that, throughout the day. And so if you're thinking thousands and thousands of thoughts, imagine how many things you are not accomplishing. Imagine how many things you are forgetting to do. Imagine, imagine, right? And so yesterday's assignment was to figure out where you rank in each area of your life, from personal development, spiritually, health, family, business, and your finances. And the assignment was for welcome. The assignment was for you to um, rank yourself 1 to 5. Where do you fall on the scale of 1 to 5 in each area of your life? And so going through my notebooks today, I came across another assignment that I did during my mindset shift journey, and I wanted to be able to share with you guys that same assignment because doing this assignment was a beautiful experience. And um, when you sit back and reflect on your life for the year that you're in, it allows you to imagine or start to create for the next year, even though we're not in it yet. Believe it or not, you'll blink your eyes and we'll be right in the next year already. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hello, everyone, to everyone who's joining now. Yuliso, I hope I said that right. Hello to you. And so today's assignment should be a very fun and awesome reflection of what the year has been looking like for yourself so far. Hi, Miguel. Hi, Easy Pride. Can you grab the camera from? I don't know what you're referring to. I'm sorry, Easy Pride. Um, and so today's reflection, first question for today's reflection is, what was the biggest lesson you learned this year? Thank you for the likes. Come on, y'all. Press the like button. Get the likes up. Make sure you guys share the live. And don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Like, put your hand over the camera. Um, no. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, what was your biggest lesson this year in 2025? What has this year shown you? My biggest lesson for the year was to set boundaries and stick to them. I realized that growing up, I never really knew what boundaries were. I never knew how to set them. I didn't even know that they existed, okay? And maybe I knew that sometimes I wanted to say no, but I was always afraid to. And for whatever reason that may have been, this year, my biggest lesson was that boundaries are real and they should be set. Um, Hello, helicopter. Oh yeah, you gotta go. That's why your comment was hidden. Hi, Bernadby. How you doing? Hello, hello. And so yes. So what was your biggest lesson this year? Number two for today's reflection. What was your biggest adversity? My biggest adversity was setting a boundary and actually sticking to that boundary because it has changed the dynamic of my future self, my future family, my future situation. You know what I mean? And so, hello, Abu. Welcome, guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Here we're going to be doing, to the new subscriber, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. And I'm going to give you a little heads up. As you can see, we are focused here on mindset shifting and getting from being stuck to thriving, to living in our true desires intentionally and manifesting the life that we actually want to live versus what we've been programmed to live. And as I was saying, today's assignment is a reflection assignment. And so Abu, blue. I'm not sure what you mean by blue, but okay, blue to you too. But today is a reflection. And so number three, I'm going to go over them again from the beginning. Welcome, guys. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Number three, what was your biggest gift this year? What was your biggest gift this year? So my biggest gift is my bundle of joy. I actually manifested this baby. I manifested my first daughter as well. But this one was a rapid manifestation. For my first daughter, it took me over a year, maybe like 9 months to actually conceive and all of that good jive stuff. Thank you, Bernard. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it right. Bernabe? Bernabe? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But thank you for the congratulations. But my biggest gift has been this bundle of joy. Back in, I say, December, I decided I want to have a baby. And so I did the steps. I did the due diligence to go ahead and conceive. And literally 2 months later, whoop, there we are. We got a baby, right? And so that has been my biggest gift. Not only is the baby my biggest gift, but the gender is also a great gift because I know that my tongue is a sword and so is yours. Tab, like. That's right. Brennaby. I hope I said that right. Brennaby. Tell me if I said it right. Let me know. I love to pronounce you guys' name right. You guys, yeah, let's go. You guys are my community. And so here on Divaiam's page, I am building community every day. I go live from 9:30 to 10 p.m. and I bring you mindset shifting talk, okay? And so we talk on all things mindset, right? Mindset wellness. I am a mindset wellness consultant. And so I want you here. And so because I want you here, I want to make sure I pronounce your name right and greet you properly. And so I'm so happy I was able to do that, Brenda B. Thank you. I'm not nice. I am kind. If you look up the word nice in the etymology dictionary, you will be surprised what the original meaning of nice is. And I wish I can share my screen on my phone, but I can't. But you know what I can do? I can show you on my laptop. Okay, I also put up a poll, but I'm gonna show you guys what the word nice really means. So if you go to the etymology dictionary, this is the site. Let me turn my camera. Let me clear my screen. Give me 1 second. Okay. So if you go to the etymonline.com and you search the word nice, look what the original meaning, the etymology of nice is. It is foolish, ignorant, frivolous, and senseless. And guys, I am not careless, clumsy, weak, or poor, needy, simple, stupid, silly, or foolish. And so, yes, I appreciate your kind words. Oh, excuse me, guys. I appreciate your kind gesture, but I understand words. I also look up the etymology of words because words hold vibration, and they hold vibration because the original meaning of things are what they mean. We just decide in society to change things up and make it a little more fun and spicy for ourselves. And so the word nice really, really, really means foolish. And so I am not foolish, but I understand what you meant. I am kind, I am loving, I am an empath, which it's kind of hard to admit to, because being an empath, you're not really respected much, you know what I mean? People take you for granted. If you just came in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure you share the lives to somebody else who needs to hear some encouraging words on today. It's okay, Brenda B. I appreciate you. I understood what you meant. I just wanted to show you for your knowledge on what the word nice really means. And so I would suggest don't let anybody call you nice either. Tell them, I'm not nice, but I'm kind. And the only reason why is because I know the meaning, the real meaning of the word nice. And so it is so funny how, words go such a long way, right? And it holds a vibration sometimes that we don't even mean, right? And literally, the funny thing is that when you look up the word sentence, we create sentences for our life, and a sentence is literally like jail time. I'm going to give you guys the meaning of sentence as well, right? It is a judgment, decision. It is a way of thinking, right? It is opinion. Is all comprised of literally judgment, right? And so when you are creating a sentence for yourself, notice that when people go to jail, they get sentenced to a certain time frame, right? In prison or in jail, whatever you want to put it. But that is the judgment of the judge, right? And so when you form a sentence, it is a spell over your life. It is holding vibration and creating things in your life. So I want you to, if you can, use that online dictionary and look up words as they come to you. If you get the intuitive guidance or thought to look up a word, look it up and see what it really means. You'll really be surprised on what you thought a word mean and it really doesn't. And so yeah, I'm sorry to shift that way, but sometimes we get shifted in the way that God needs us to be shifted. And so back to the assignment. So first question was, what is your biggest lesson learned for 2025? What was your biggest adversity for 2025? Number 3, what is your biggest gift received so far? Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this live with somebody. Number 4, what was an amazing moment for you in 2025? An amazing moment for me, as I explained, I am with child with a bundle of joy, and the amazing moment for me was finding out that it was a girl. And from the time that I conceived, from the time that I wrote it in my notebook, and envisioned myself having another child, I always said it was a girl. I even named her in a girl's, I gave her a girl's name. I don't like to call my children it while I'm pregnant, because at the end of the day, it's still a spirit within me, and it is someone, you know what I mean? And just because we don't see them yet doesn't mean that we shouldn't acknowledge them as such, you know what I mean? And so I automatically gave her a female name, and I believed, and I just knew in my heart. And let me tell you something about knowing in your heart. When you believe and know something is yours, it is unshakable, right? Don't ever feel like you should change your way of thinking for someone else, because what they're really doing is programming you to live in the program that they want you to live. And so there were a few people, as I would say to them, oh, it's a girl. And they would go, oh, you know already? Well, I believe it's a girl. I haven't gotten the results on paper from the doctor yet, but I believe it's a girl, and I know it's a girl. And they go, oh, well, you don't know that yet. Well, we just hope that it's a healthy baby. And I would look at them like they have 4 heads. Like, you didn't just hear what I said? At this point, I don't even want to talk to you no more, because now you're trying to shift and sway my thinking. And I know that I am the gatekeeper of my mind. I know that I create my own paradigm. I know that I shifted my mindset to believe the things that I wanted to believe. And I knew that I removed myself from the boxes that people tried to place me in. And so it's very hard for an individual to place me in a box today. And so I want you to take this time to do this assignment so that you can realize all the boxes that you've been placed in, the program that you've been living out. Are you living out your program or somebody else's program? And so that was an amazing moment for me this year, realizing that what I spoke was what it is, right? And lastly, number 5, what did I accomplish this year? And so right now, I am currently living in my accomplishment, which is going live every day. I haven't missed a day since I set the goal to do it. And so I'm going to continue to live out this accomplishment until I succeed at what I want to succeed in. And actually, I'm succeeding, because succeeding is just a realization of a worthy goal, right? And I'm realizing that I'm working toward my goal, my worthy goal. And so I'm growing, and so is my channel. I'm growing not only my channel, but I'm growing my confidence in coming live again, because for a while I didn't have the confidence in going live. Literally today, I started out with 319 subscribers. I'm already at 323 subscribers. And so your tongue is powerful. Your tongue is a sword, and it is life and death is in the tongue. So be careful of the things that you speak over your life. Be careful of the words you choose. Be careful of the sentences that you place over your life, because you are creating spells every time you open your mouth. And every time somebody else opens their mouth in regard to you, they're spelling over your life. And so be sure that you are around people and allowing people with great spells to spell over your life, okay? I want to go over yesterday's assignment as well. Yesterday's assignment was phenomenal. It was so beautiful. I did this assignment when I was going through my mindset shift journey, and it opened my eyes to so many different things that I needed to work on. And I realized that there were areas in my life that I didn't even pay attention to. And so The assignment is you're going to write in your notebook, right? And you're going to give every area enough space for you to do the writing, for you to do the work, okay? And so I suggest creating boxes, right, for each area. So first area of your life is your personal development. So you're going to write in the first box, personal development. The second box, you're going to write health. Third box, spirituality. The fourth box, you're going to write family. The next box, you're going to write finance. And then the last box, you're going to write business. And every one of those boxes, you're going to rate this area of your life from the scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the least desirable, 5 being phenomenal, and then, you know, the numbers in between, you can go ahead and place where you believe you fall on the that line, right? And then once you rate yourself in every area of your life, and let me tell you something, you can lie on that piece of paper, but your reality is your results. It's what you've been manifesting this whole time, your whole life, okay? And so from the age of 7 and up, because your subconscious mind locks in your paradigm, your program from the age of 7, okay? And so from that moment forward, you've been manifesting everything that you see in front of you, okay? And so with that being said, rate yourself. That's how real it is. And so rate yourself 1 through 5. And once you do that, I want you to ask yourself, for this year so far, 2025, what has this year looked like for you in that area? The good, the bad, the ugly, okay? Yeah, I know, right? And so I want you to rate yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly. What was good in your life in the area of personal development? Did you wake up on time every day as you said you would, or the way you set your alarm to wake you up? Did you do any working out this year? Did you go to yoga this year like you set out to do? Did you read any books this year? What was good for you in 2025 in the area of personal development? Then, number 2, what was bad, right? Like, what was something that, you know, happened? It wasn't like the prettiest, but, you know, maybe you could have read the whole book, but you read half of the book, or you started the book and you got through the first page and you put it down, forgot to go back to it. And then what was the ugly? Did you overeat? Did you oversleep? Did you not get enough sleep? Did you do things for others that you should have been doing for yourself? What was the ugly for you this year in the category of, or in the area of your life of personal development? And then what is your goal, right? How are you going to fix the bad and the ugly, right, for next year? Or moving forward this year. And then you're going to do that for every category of your life. Health, spirituality, family, finances, business, so on and so forth, okay? So on and so forth, okay? Let me tell you guys, I have created a platform, Divaiam.com. So write it down again. I'm going to say it again so you can write it down. Divaiam.com. On that site, you can find mindset wellness, a course for mindset wellness, where you will be able to shift your mind intentionally to start manifesting your true desires. In that course, I have outlined all of the steps that I did to shift my mindset intentionally and manifest my true desires. My true desires is being here talking to you guys on a daily basis, being able to help you shift your mindset, guide you out of being stuck and feeling stagnant, guide you out of the programs that has been set for you in your life, right? My mission is to guide individuals to create a mindset shift intentionally to manifest their true desires. And I envision myself helping 1,000 men and 1,000 women every year to do exactly that, right? And so I created this platform to help you shift your mindset intentionally and start living in the trajectory that you want to live, right? Removing yourself from all of the boxes that people place you in. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, right? On well, tomorrow, wow, this week went so fast, but tomorrow, registration opens for my class. It is Divaiam University Mindset Shift class, where we will be doing the same exact thing, but the only thing is that you get to do it with me live for 2 hours. So for 2 hours, I will be helping you on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be live with you, assisting you and breaking those generational curses that have been placed over you and stopping you from manifesting your true desires intentionally, helping you break free from anything that's holding you back, helping you walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And let me tell you, you should fear no evil. I say this all the time, not only because you're not alone in the journey, you will not be alone in the journey, but you shouldn't fear anything anyway. What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. And so if you believe that the evidence that's in your mind or the things that has been told to you is what reality really is, then you will be held back from a lot of things in life. And I'm quite sure that if you feel aligned or moved to be a part of my class or my course, you've been allowing fear to hold you back. And it's time to break free from the bondage of fear, okay? And so I created a platform for you to be able to be guided intentionally the way you want to be guided, the way you want to manifest, okay? And so this is a course and a class that is solely created for you. It is going to be focused solely on you. No one else will be able to create the manifestations that you will be working on in my course and in my class, okay? And so make sure you go ahead and check out the class tomorrow and get registered. It starts on July 7th. Class begins July 7th, okay, at 8 p.m. and we'll be going until 10 p.m. So make sure you are there. It'll be divaiam.com. That is the website where you can register for the course, okay? By the way, also on my site, if you click on the tab Tarot at the top of the page, you can be able to get a free reading. I do readings. I do tarot readings. And the first reading is free. So make sure you go ahead and check out the site for that as well. If you want some kind of answers or some insight into some things that you had questions on, okay? And my cards are intuitively led by my higher self, and so there are no demonic forces in my reading. I don't play that, okay? And so yeah, make sure you go ahead and check out the site. Don't hesitate. Just go over there, run. Make sure you take the poll so I can know how many of you know your purpose. We are going to be figuring out what purpose means, what our purpose is in this course. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get these likes up. Share the live. And make sure you subscribe. Don't leave and don't subscribe, okay? I want you guys to be notified every time that I go live or I upload a long form vlog, okay? Let's see what this card is. Ooh, okay. All right. We got stable. Somebody is looking for stability. Someone is really looking for stability, and they're hoping that if they join this course, it will help them with stability. That's wow. Wow, that card came jumping out. It's real. You're looking at the course and you're thinking about, wow, this course costs a lot of money. I don't really have it. I'm not stable, but are you happy is the question. Are you happy with the paradigm you've been living out of, the program you've been living with? Is your results, are you happy with the results that you've been living with, right? And so Thank you, Jasmine. So are you. Uh-oh. We got another one coming flying out. Let's see. The Chariot. Okay, so somebody is thinking about their stability, their finances, but then they want to move forward. They want to move forward. They want to join the program. They want to have a mindset shift. They want to be freed from the programs and the paradigms and the boxes that they've been placed in. You want to move forward, but you are stuck on your stability right now. And I'm telling you, I tell you no lie. I know that there is a lot going against you right now. You have a lot to weigh in on, but let me tell you something. If you continue to do what you've been doing already, I'm telling you right now, if you continue to live in those boxes and in the program of other people, you are going to continue to have a lot of things stacked up against you. Okay, hit the like button, hit the share. You can get a free reading on my website, if you click on the tab tarot. Okay, and so it may be a little tricky for you, but let me tell you something. Only you have the power to move forward. Okay, and so even though you feel like there's a lot up against you in regards to your stability already, but let me tell you something. The way I do my readings is past, present, and future. And so in the past, you have been searching for stability, right? And right now you want to move forward, right? But there's a lot stacked up against you. And if you don't take your power now and do what you know you should be doing in order for you to move forward and create that mindset shift and live intentionally, you are going to continuously be in the same cycle of instability and not feeling like you can move forward in life. And so make sure you go ahead to my site, check out the site, get your tarot reading. Also, you can go ahead and check out the course so that I can help you break those bondages, get out of the paradigms that people have placed you in, the programs that you've been living in already. Do the assignment today. Trust me, the reflection assignment will really get you going on the right path. And so I pray that I see you all soon in the course and in the class. I am excited to see you guys soon. We're going to be going over so many things that are going to break you free of all the boxes you've been placed in. The site is divaiam.com. Divaiam.com. Let's look at the poll. Okay, most people do know their purpose in life. That is beautiful. I am so happy to hear that. I am so happy to hear that. That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe before you leave. Okay, so that you can know every time I go live. Let's see. The last card. Okay. Flow. Just go with the flow. Whatever you got going on, just go with the flow. If your heart is telling you to do so, do it. If you have an intuitive desire to go ahead and join my mindset shift course, trust me, you will not feel slighted. You will feel like you've been given a gift to break free from all of the paradigms that people have placed you in, programs that people created for your life. You will remove yourself from all of the boxes and bondages that you've been placed in. Go ahead and check out the site, divaiam.com. And I'll see you guys soon. Stay beautiful, live in bliss, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.